Welcome to lesson 1, parts of the violin and the bow and how to hold the instrument. We're going to begin with the violin. If you look at the violin and you start from the top, this is called the scroll. These are pegs, and the pegs are housed in the peg box. Next is the nut, and that's what holds these strings up away from this black thing here called the fingerboard. This is the neck, the back of the instrument. These are called the ribs on each side. Here we have something called F-holes, and the sound comes out of the F-holes. And if you look inside of the violin and the F-holes, if you look at yours, you're not going to see it in here, but there's a little stick that's vertical, and it's called a sound post, and it vibrates and makes the sound go out into the audience. Next we have the bridge, and it looks like a little bridge that you can go across, and it holds the strings up also away from the fingerboard so that you can press down. Here, these are called fine tuners. For a beginning violinist, usually you'll have fine tuners on all 4 strings. This is called the tailpiece. This is the chin rest, and the tailpiece is attached here at the very end, and this is the end button. Those are the parts of the violin. Next we have the bow. Very simple looking. Here is the tip of the bow, the hair. This is the stick. Here we have the bow grip. This is called, it's a funny name, a frog. And this is the adjusting screw. And you use it to loosen the bow. If I turn it to the left counterclockwise, if you notice here, the hair gets really loose and the tension on the stick gets slack. If I turn it to the right clockwise, then the bow tightens and creates more tension, and that way I'm able to play the violin. Now, how do you hold the bow? First, I recommend practicing on a pen or pencil. What you need to do first is make a circle with your thumb and your middle finger. Then you take the pencil and you put it in between your thumb and the middle finger, making sure to have nice round fingers and relaxed grip. Then you're going to take your first finger, this first joint here, and lay it down. Just so, and then you drop the other 2 fingers just like that, naturally on the pencil. Once you've mastered this, then you can move it to the bow. So, you do the same exact thing. You make nice round fingers with your thumb and your middle finger, and what you're going to do now is put your thumb right above the frog, touching the hair, and your middle finger on the bow grip. Just like this. Then you take the middle joint, put it down over top of the bow grip, drop your 2 fingers, your ring finger and your pinky, make sure they're nice and round, and there's your bow grip. Then you're able to hold it up, hold it down, roll it all around, and that's it. Now, how to hold the violin. When you're playing violin, I recommend that you have a shoulder rest. If you're playing with a half size or under, I recommend just getting the regular sponge that they give you in any music store if you rent the instrument. But half size or bigger, then I recommend investing in a nice good shoulder rest. And the reason why you want a shoulder rest is if you play without one and you try to put the violin up, it's going to turn to the left and you're going to have a flat violin and you're going to strain your neck muscles here, and it's not comfortable at all. So the shoulder rest makes it much more comfortable and gives you proper playing position. So once you have the shoulder rest on, you're going to put your left hand up, not too far out to the left and not across the body. You want it comfortable in front of you, slightly off to the left. You take the violin, you put the shoulder rest up on your shoulder, have your head up. Once the violin's in place, just drop your head down. It's called a chin rest, but I like to kind of call it a jaw rest because it's not your chin that goes in it, it's more the side of your face. So you put it up. Put your hand on the body of the violin and you hold it just like that. Very simple. Then you take your bow. Remember our bow hold. Put it on the string, and that's it.